If you're like most people bustling about New York City, you try to ignore the cacophony of the city. The subway, the skateboard, the sirens. It can leave your head spinning. For most of us, it's just noise. But don't tell that to the young man sitting on the stoop soaking it in. For Sung Lee, it's the poetry and music of the city. When he isn't listening to the beat of the city, he's busy joining in. He'll quietly make his way underground to make his music. Sung Lee is known as Sung Beats, and he's a beatboxer.
Once again, if you're just tuning in, my name is Sung Beats. I'm a beatboxer, live vocal looper, and I make music with my voice.
Armed with a mic and a mouth that can do all sorts of vocal gymnastics, Sung Beats produces music in the moment.
We're gonna switch it up completely. Here we go. Those are the clicks.
His vocals are looped live, so there's no recorded music. Looking at him, you might be tempted to say, well, come on, why is he so special? He's just a one-man band. But then you'd be ignoring his admittedly small string quartet. And his horn section. When it comes to beatboxing, he's mastered the horns and its history.
Well, it began back in the 70s or 80s when hip-hop was kind of born and hip-hop was kind of developing. And they used to have these like MC rap ciphers that people would get in a circle and they would start freestyling, you know, exchanging rhymes and stuff like that. They had these pre-programmed drum machines they were actually called beatboxes. And they would use those to provide the beat as background instrumental for the rappers. But in poor neighborhoods, they didn't have the money to afford those. So what ended up happening is all these kids would make the sounds with their voices.
He fell in love with beatboxing from the moment he discovered it.
I was 13 and I was browsing through the internet, watching some random videos. This is before YouTube existed. And I saw some random beatboxer back then. This is 13 years ago. And I saw that and I was just completely floored. I could not believe human beings could produce music like that live with their mouths. And I was just so captivated then, and I just decided, hey, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life.
Say, oh yeah. Say, ba-da-ba. Say, oh, oh, oh. Say, ah. 1, 2, just kidding.
Beatboxing is kind of like picking up any other instrument. So you can't expect like someone that's never played the sax to just pick it up and start playing amazing music. It's not gonna happen because it's a skill that needs to be developed, and it takes time to practice all the sounds for beatboxing. And that can take months to years or even longer. In fact, some of the sounds that I do were so difficult for me that it took years to actually get them down.
Listen.
But turning a love affair into a livelihood isn't easy. It means lots of subway sets. But this work can be magical, and so Sung Beats took this tune from here to here. It was this performance, born in the subway, that ensured a win in the 2014 season finals of Amateur Night at the Apollo. Yes, that's the same contest that ignited the careers of Stevie Wonder.
Now I want you to clap your hands, come on. Everybody.
Lauryn Hill.
Should have never, ever made you cry.
And the Jacksons.
I think the reason why I did so well in the Apollo was because I put in so many hours in the subways. When I perform in the subways, I'm always trying to get their attention. Like every second, I can't lose them. Like I'm trying to get tips, you know, so I'm always constantly trying to draw them into my act.
The Apollo honor is just one of many national and international competitions he's won. But in a sense, he's still doing his time, sort of like some of the audiences he's performed in front of.
Yeah, I performed at Rikers and also performed at Solano State in California. I mean, for me, I took that gig because it's something that you would never get another chance to do. I mean, how often do you get to perform in front of, you know, people behind bars? And I also wanted to just experience what it would be like for them to hear my music. I'm always hustling, just trying, because I'm still an aspiring artist. I have by no means made it yet, and you know, I don't even have a manager right now or an agent, and that's maybe something I'll look into in the future. So everything I'm doing right now is all by myself.
Baby, I like your style.
So naturally, I tried to hustle the hustler by asking him to teach me a few tricks of his trade.
You can listen first, and then the, and then the, and then the, right? That shouldn't be a snare, it should be a hi-hat, but he almost got it. You almost got that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, you got it. You can just keep doing that for a while, and then you'll get it in no time. Awesome job. I gotta clap up for that.
I'm ready for the Apollo.
Yes, you are ready for the Apollo.
One day, Sung Beats wants to leave the underground and perform in front of sold-out crowds at Madison Square Garden. But for now, you'll still find him beneath it, in the subway system, taking his listeners on a musical journey before they begin their journey home.